You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Now what do? Do we neg him to show our own strength? Do we wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up? Or be modest but thoughtful?
Ooh. Let's say either be modest or show your own strength.
Okay.
What you feeling?
I think... Now... I think I'm gonna neg him. I think I'm gonna neg him. I think I'm gonna assert dominance.
Yeah.
Because
show who's the better chef.
Yeah. I'm gonna let him know who it is. How it is. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. It's been 2 seconds, but sure. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. Like human foreskin. That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day, and their chicken tasted exactly like yours. Did you just compare my recipe to a, quote, random fried chicken stand? Well, yes, I did. But it was a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen first. Frozen chicken? Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. I can't believe you'd say such a thing. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship, from which it can never recover. He's hurt.
God.
How could you? Hey, Spriglord, you saw that this game was called a dating sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this is not the game for you. Listen, I'm into it. I'm interested. I'm not interested in Colonel. Okay? Game over?
What?
Fuck. Okay.
You gotta try again.
Yeah. It better not fucking...
That would be bullshit.
If it starts us over from like the beginning, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Shit. Alright. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Alright, so we're gonna skip through this. Okay.
I guess be modest.
Yeah. Modest but thoughtful.
Okay.
Fucking- Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Spriglor. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we can get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lessons, we will be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders.
Oh,
Hey, Colonel. Yeah, I pounce. Fucking. I feel like it's really trying to force us down the fucking Colonel Sanders route.
Now that you chose sitting next to him, yeah.
There was the one thing that we had discussed about this game beforehand was, didn't you say that there was 9 possible like dating options?
I think so, yeah.
And we're getting forced into fucking Colonel? All right.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Spriglor. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Oh no. Oh, new partner? Beep, boop, bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
Give me Clank.
You want Clank?
Yeah, Clank.
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there is something charming and earnest about him.
Tissue? I hardly know you. Ha ha ha.
Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
All right, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I think there's one clear answer here.
Which one is that?
I would say grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I
That's
think
how I was leaning too.
I think he's going to steal our recipe for his own, but
Oh my god, you're right.
I think, you know what? If the game is going to end if we don't fuck Colonel Sanders, then I think we don't really have a choice.
I mean, you never know. We might be able to fuck someone else.
Do you want us to choose something else? Do you think we go? Do you think we go another route, or do you think we try to impress Colonel?
I mean, do you want to keep impressing Colonel, or you want to try someone else?
I mean, listen. If I can jump towards someone else, I will. But I guess we can keep trying to impress him for now.
Okay.
Yep. See, I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man.
Did someone call for me?
No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Spligler's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water. This music, Jesus Christ. And turns his attention to you and your old, quote, friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Spligler was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up on my level. Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing. that has positioned itself at your station.
Jesus Christ.
Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel, hunk of hunks, in your time of need, or turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back.
I think we turn to Miriam.
Alright, let's turn to Miriam. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them.
I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving.
Leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps, was stepping away from this competition. You're sorely mistaken.
Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Spriglore is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth, brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face?
Van Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Spriglore. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better be prepared to eat it from where it lands. Can I has potatoes face?
Okay. Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. That's alpha as shit. I didn't expect that from him, I'm gonna be honest. Fucking alpha male over here.
He coming back. No, don't!
I'm gonna have to change homie's voice if he keeps that shit up.
Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Holy shit, do you think Van Van tried to poison us, dude?
I think so.
Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Oh shit. Oh my god. It killed him.
God. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the when you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then then is almost immediately back into his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back into reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him as against poisons of all kinds.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes that you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Spriglor? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? So Pop, wait, hold on. So is Pop actually dead, or is it fucking
No, Pop's
student?
not dead. It's
Okay.
it's the student. Yeah.
Okay, so he's just ghost. You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy.
What was his name? Oh, Lord.
What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh, okay, you go ahead on this one.
The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero.
Holy shit. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? Just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Oh shit!
Fuck.
We're in Final Fantasy.
Attack.
We'll attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Fuck!
Oh.
It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Oof. Say we keep attacking. Go on the attack. Worked last time, right? Cook with love. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
They grow larger and more intimidating.
God.
How will you respond? Attack, I guess. I don't feel like, you know, just 1 damage.
True.
At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensel. You take 2 damage? Fuck.
Damn.
If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I guess we defend.
Has to.
You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You curl into a ball. I'm not cut out for this. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Colonel Sanders. Vile villain! Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him, or spare this wretched beast.
Ooh. You know what? Finish him.
No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction.
Oh my god.
Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Spriglore. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
The fuck?
You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz.
What the fuck? Also, how the fuck you know where you live?
That's a good fucking question. That is a good question. And I think that's a fair place to call it. For day one.
Day one.